Hey everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon FireRed. That last episode was recorded like last summer. um, but today we're back. It is March of 2026. Last time we got through Mount Moon, and we caught Big Peach. That took me forever. Genuinely forever. I was also actively falling asleep, and I was really bad at the game, and I forgot to record the game audio. I don't know how I did that. Like, genuinely, I don't know how I did that. I think it's because I stopped recording it and then I used my computer for something else. Anyway, this episode, I think we have to beat Misty, so that's gonna suck, actually. Because I'm talking to the same people over again. That's gonna suck because I didn't get a Pikachu, and also I chose Charmander, right? It's always important to talk to every single person because you never know who's gonna give you an item. Like, I don't have $1 million, asshole. Like, I was playing Pokemon Black the other day, and I was in Castelia City. Like, or no, not Castelia, Nimbasa. You talk to anyone in Nimbasa, they'll give you an item. What's on TV? There's a Pokemon on TV. I guess that makes sense, because we're in the Pokemon world. Oh, I like this person. He's Sonic Boom. Get out of the way. I need to go south. Do I need anything at the mart? Usually talking to people in the shops doesn't get you much of anything. Do I have anything to sell? I have 2 Moonstones, which I'm not going to sell. I need those. I love rare candies. I believe I discussed my strategy for rare candies in the last episode, where I picked the Pokemon that has the furthest. God, I'm fucking stupid. Oh, trade. What does he want to trade? Poliwhirl. Jinx. Well, I don't have a Poliwhirl right now, but if I come across one, you're the first person I'm going to talk to. Oh, this guy, he spoils stuff. Is there a hidden item back here? Ooh, speak of the devil, rare candy. Let's see. We can make most use of that. Not you. Maybe you. And I'm not giving it. Oh, right! I forgot I caught you. You need some experience if you're going to be any good with this gym, though. Maybe I'll see if I can catch a Bellsprout on this upcoming route so I don't have to use Paris. I don't know if Bellsprout's on this route in this game. I know it's on this route in Let's Go. Which, by the way, I played Let's Go Pikachu. And I don't care about berries right now, man. I played Let's Go Pikachu. And I just want to say that those games are probably the worst Pokemon games ever. And I understand that that's very inconspicuous. Oh shit. I forgot there's a rival battle here. This is not gonna go good for me at all. Well, actually, no. Blue's kind of a pushover. I say that, and he has 4 Pokemon, and I have 2. Okay, I kind of want to use Disable, because I've never used it before. And he has Sand Attack, and I hate Sand Attack. which I also believe I have discussed in the past. So let's try an intro. See? First thing he does is a sand attack. And of course my attack misses. This is going great for me already. Oh my god! I'm gonna switch. I'm going to switch out. I'm switching out. There's nothing else I can really do. Suntan, you got this. Ember. It hit. Yes, bird! Yes, let's go. Okay. So that means, really, I just have to stall him out. He doesn't have a full restore or full heal. All I have to do, and I don't even have to stall him out, because I'm not missing my attacks anymore. Let's go. Oh, and you may be able to tell by the maybe I should switch train you just in case. You may be able to tell, but I have an actual microphone right now. Oh, my moves are terrible. Yeah, I got an actual microphone. I had been using the Apple earbuds with the built-in microphone. I think the microphone, I'm wearing them right now, just to listen to the game audio, obviously. Let's see, single do anything? Of course it is. Okay, this game sucks. But no, I was using those to record everything, and I'm using them right now. The right earbud died, I guess, while I was moving. Okay, I want to look at the accuracy on this, because I've used it twice and it's missed. 55? What? What are you talking about? It's like every time the opponent uses it, it hits. Well. Guys, I think I might lose this battle. Missed! Oh my god. And it's not gonna do fucking anything, because he's withdrawing. Oh. Well. I'm not making my case for being any good at this game. And I'm not one of those people to cut out their mistakes or anything, but I just feel like that this is a losing scenario for me in particular. Okay, I'm just gonna keep chipping him, I guess. Oh, I only have a potion. Really not making a good case for myself here. Maybe I will just end it around this. No, I wouldn't do that. I would deprive you of me being an idiot. only did Metal Claw because it can lower defense. Yeah, I'm dead. At least in this game, I don't think you lose money when you lose. Transport! Oh? Maybe I can whittle you down 1 HP point at a time. Probably not. Unless you just stay paralyzed? Stay paralyzed? No. Okay. Well. That's unfortunate. I'm going to cut back to when I'm fighting him again. Okay, well. Let's try this. It's probably not gonna go good. And I also probably should have changed my lead to Charmeleon. Well, it is what it is. I decided to use that rare candy on Big Peach. Didn't go very well for me last time, but I'm using again. No way! No fucking way, dude. Okay. Mega Punch. Fast asleep. Come on, Mega Punch. And it hit. And it was not too bad. And you're still asleep. Now, Mega Punch isn't very accurate. And I've been sand attacked. Let's try it again. You're still asleep. Okay. Why am I popping off so much at this? This very simple victory against it's probably the easiest guy on his team. Oh, he woke up. Okay, use Gust on him. Let's go. I defeated one of his 4 guys. Rattata? Okay. Seems easy. I decided to give Mushi Bullet Seed. That may or may not have been a great idea. I'm just switch training her though. I don't know what kind of bug type moves Paris gets. I've never used Paris. Easy. Okay, I guess you're saving the best for last this time. I don't know what moves Abra has in this level. Awesome. I guess I'll give Sunbeam the points. The points. Yeah, just teleport better. I could figure out with fucking Mushi. God damn, what is the experience? What experience group are you in? Come on, let me look. 2 points? Come on! Okay, well, obviously I'm gonna send you out just for the switch training. But I'll also see if I can get that Sun Spore on. Because maybe Mushi can do it? No. Try again. Because you're just withdraw spin right now. Yes! Okay. That means that I outspeed you, I think. Can I do much though? Well, let's see. If I get in the red, I'm switching out. 3. Okay, just 3. Still withdraw spamming. Okay. I think grass is a special type, so... Oh, if only this was Gen 1, where multi-hit moves, if one critical, they were all critical. No way. 5? Let's go! Oh, I've been so close to a second level. See, if I didn't suck the first time, I very easily could have done that. Yeah, go to hell. Oh, wait. Fame checker. That's for rematches, right? Or is that the versus seeker? Yeah, no, the fame checker is like the lower shit. The versus seeker is for rematch. We'll run along to. I guess I'm keeping Mushi because she's lucky, but we'll run along to the next route. In fact, I'm putting you in the lead. Big Peach, you can go there, and Snoot, you're in the back because you're not going to be very important coming up because Misty uses water psychic type. A huge catcher. Huge catcher. I think Suntan might be getting some experience. I don't know if because she's part bug, if she's a neutral or resistant to bug. I know typically types resist themselves, but particular double typing type chart relationships I'm not very aware of. I'm just gonna keep switch training up. Of course, they're not permanent team members. You should keep that in mind, dear viewer. Well, I mean, the ones that are named after Soda, the ones that aren't are too rare. I really only have Mushi to help me out. It's like the poison chance on Poison Sting is 100%. What is going on? Yeah, I only have like Mushi and Snoot to help me out with the gems. This might be a mistake. Because you're poisoned. So I'm just taking extra poison damage for absolutely no reason. Right. Well, at least it's not badly poisoned. If it was badly poisoned, it wouldn't be. Or it would be worse. My bad, Jim. I hope my audio sounds good this time. It's like every single time I sit down to record this thing, I fuck up the audio because I'm a massive amateur, and it's definitely interesting now that I have an actual microphone. Okay. I also bought some super potions in between the cuts of me fucking up the rival battle. But let me see, do I have any antidotes? Would be more worth it to run back to the Pokemon Center? Yes, I'll be right back. Like I never left. Okay, anyway. Who do I have in the lead again? Right. That should be fine. Bad matchup for me. So, today is March 8th. Which means if you're watching this relatively close to then, there was a Pokemon Presents last week. Yes. No, might have been the week before last. Anyway. Anyways, they revealed some stuff about Pokemon Generation 10? Yeah, Generation 10 game. There we go. Winds and waves. Now, I've been seeing rumors online. You know, I understand that they're rumors, so they might just be completely unfounded, but I keep seeing this rumor about a seed Pokemon that is like has infinite evolutions. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I love Pokemon, right? I'll defend Pokemon forever. Now, sometimes I will concede ground. For example, the release of Scarlet and Violet was pretty botched because it was like incredibly buggy. Now I love Scarlet. I think Scarlet, other than like Pokemon Black 2, is probably the most amount of time I put into any Pokemon. Smoke screen. Growl. I have my own sanded thing. Anyway. I'm just saying that how can the Pokemon Company and Game Freak do something like that successfully with no issues? I just don't see it happen unless they're like doubling the budget from Scarlet and Violet. I do appreciate the fact that they're giving it a fair amount of development time. Because I'm pretty sure that it's been in development since Scarlet and Violet released, which is good. That's like, what, 5 years? But all of this stuff about like procedurally generated stuff, it doesn't feel very Pokemon to me, for one. Like Pokemon has like structure to it. This isn't Minecraft. That's Pokemon Code. Oh no, I can definitely. Might be a stretch, but I can I'm still looking forward to it. Sneak. Well, I was gonna say. I'm not cutting that out because that's great. Anyway, I just think that's gonna be weird. I don't know if the Switch 2 is out when I last recorded, but I got one on day one. And let me tell you the story. I saw on Blue Sky, Twitter, Reddit, something. I was obsessed with that Nintendo Switch 2 launch. and I saw that they were going to have some at Staples. So I was like, okay. I'm gonna show up at Staples, like first thing they open, because I had my friend call ahead and ask if they were gonna have any on launch day. They said yes. But I went there. There was a line of maybe like 5 people at the Staples. Fucking poison Staples. There's a line of maybe like 5 people at the Staples. And guy opened and was like, "Yeah, are y'all here for the Switch too?" And there was a person there that was like, "What, people don't line up for printer paper?" They didn't have it, but luckily, I lucked out that there was a Walmart next door that somehow had some in stock. Now, they did have the bundle with Mario Kart World, which I didn't want to get because I wanted to save $50. Because even though I'm going to spend fucking $500 on this goddamn thing, I still wanted to save a couple pennies if I could somewhere, you know. But I bought it, and I love the Switch 2. It is very good. I understand people's complaints with it. It is very expensive. But, you know, sometimes expensive can be a quality thing. What am I saying? I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I didn't find you yet. Do I have any good counters for that? I'm just a poison type at this stage. Let's give Big Peach some experience. Big Peach hasn't really had much going for him. Oh wait, but do you have Poison Point? Or do you not get a second ability until yeah, I don't think Rivalry is introduced until Gen 4. Maybe it's just a chance of poison or not. Oh my... No! Oh, you're... Okay. Whew. Whew. Okay. That could have been bad. Oh, one criticism about the Switch 2 that why didn't I switch to, oh, whatever, who cares? One criticism with the Switch 2 that I do agree with though is game key cards are stupid and dumb, and stupid and dumb, and I will never buy them. Because, like, why? If it's on a game key card, I try to buy physical whenever I can. Maybe I'll insert a picture of my video games collection here, if I can remember to do it. Yeah, I try to buy physical stuff whenever I can. Just because it's like, you know, I like to have, like, actually own stuff. Of course, if I'm incredibly impatient, I'll buy digital games. Like buying Tears of the Kingdom on the Japanese eShop the day before it comes out in the United States. Or if I don't want to wait for Amazon to deliver it. Like I bought Scarlet digitally. I don't need to check that. I have Moshi in the lead still. Yeah, good job or something. That's not great. Wonderful. I feel like I have. we're fighting Nugget Man. I wonder if the other people on the bridge are aware that this guy is a member of Team Rocket. Like, he also never removes his disguise before the battle, so it's a little weird. Fairy type doesn't exist yet. And if so, I would have been immune to that. I think. Let's go. Mega Punch. Big Peach carrying her own. She grew level 13. And learned Poison Pattern. That's pretty valuable. Zubat. I'll switch back to Mushi for experience purposes, and then I'll put Big Peach back out there, because Big Peach is really close to a level. And the Leech Life hasn't been buffed yet, so that's good news for me at this particular moment in time. That, however, is not. Okay, but my punch still lands. Ooh, and that was close too. You know, I feel like Leech Life kind of did deserve a buff. Because bug-type moves are really bad on average. Well, at least they were before, like, Gen 5 introduced most of the good bug-type moves. I think, anyway. I don't really use bug-types that much, which is a shame, because I really like a lot of their designs. I did use a Beedrill and Crystal. I think I'm currently using a Scolipede in black. Hurt yourself again. Confused. Doesn't Confusion wear off in 5 turns? I feel like it's been like 12. And this guy's just gonna gradually heal up his entire fucking health bar. He's already back in the green. Okay, he snapped out. And of course, you miss. Come on. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Oh, fuck. Well, let's see if Mushi can solo something. I mean, Mushi already soloed Squirtle. You're gonna super faint. Oh, miss. Miss. Okay. Four times, respect. This might not be looking too great. What was I saying? Bug type. Right. I like bug types. I doesn't really use them very much. I think the most common type that I use, which to be fair is like statistically the most common type, water type, obviously. I don't want Mushi to die. I want him. Withdrew? Since when can you do that? What are you talking about? Well, let me I have a list. Let's see. Looking at my list of Pokemon teams. Because I draft out my teams. I didn't use any bug types in Gen 1. I'll switch back. Actually, yeah, I'll switch to Big Peach and hope that they're faster. I'll just do a pound. I didn't get experience for the... Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm gonna run about in this tall grass for a minute and see if I can find a Bell's Prep. Not like it's incredibly relevant. Actually, no, it's not necessary. Because Mushi is the hashtag GOAT. The GOAT. Hashtag GOAT. Okay. Track. I watched this video about the history of type colorations. I'll link it in the description. It's a very interesting video. You've also probably watched it if you're watching this video about Pokemon, though. I guess I can go sell my nugget now that I have it. Yeah, it's a very fascinating video. It's the kind of thing that I'm very interested in. It's just like random trivia. But anyway, he made a comment in that video where he was like, yeah, TMs really sucked before Generation 4. And I agree. Because why... Like, there's a TM for a track. There's a TM for... I don't know, it's all a bunch of, like, bullshit TMs. You're definitely going to have a rock type on you. Things that are in the shop. So it looks like you have a mustache. Do you have a mustache in your battle sprite? You do. Okay. Good to know. Just to be safe, maybe I should switch. No. Let's go for the poison. Bug resists fighting. That's something that I do. Okay, attack. fact, what I do know is that bug and fighting are the only circular resistance, in which they're both resistant to each other, equally the same. Not that it really matters for me because I don't have any bug type moves. Maybe I should switch, but the poison powder is smart. Well, I could've get. I think he called my switch there. I really want Mushi to solo that, but I don't know if that's really gonna work out. Yeah, let's try this. We'll see. Ooh. If we can get a 3. Alright. Pleasantly surprised by Paris. I know that the Paris line isn't very well liked or used or anything because it's 5 times weak to fight. In fact, I think it might be the only one that's 5 times weak to anything? Question mark? Any items up here? Very. You can tell when there's a berry on the ground in these games because you see that, like, looks kind of like an M shape with like a line through it. That sort of indicates that there's a hidden item. Usually it's a berry. Yeah, I'm going to see the Pokemaniac, the Bill, the Poke. Can I do it? Maybe. Should I? No. Like, okay, Onyx is another Pokemon that got a really dessert. Yeah, no, see, Rock Throw, I would have been dead in a second if I left Mushi. Anyway, Onyx is a Pokemon that got a really good upgrade when it got the ability to evolve into Steelix. Because Onyx on its own sucks, like, really hard. I'm saying that as a person that used one, especially in Generation 1. Generation 1, Onyx was completely useless. Like, I think it got Rock Throw, and that's it. That's the only move that it fucking got. That was a rock type move. But when it got the ability to evolve into Steelix, and it got like Iron Tail, you know, it's actually got resistances. It's not one of the most common type combinations on Earth. Let's go. Get that off. Alright, Poison Powder. I'm gonna start switching back in Big Peach, or else Big Peach isn't gonna get any levels ever. I'm always thinking with like hype advantages. Whenever I switch Pokemon out, so Big Peach having only normal type moves and being a normal type, which means that their same type attack bonus isn't really going to do much because normal isn't super effective against anything. Maybe it would be a good time for me to swap in Big Peach. What do you guys think? Right when I was complaining about it, it might be a to swap in Big Peach. What? And you switched? Why can they do that? I guess Mega Punch. Like, seriously, who decided that was... I mean, like, it's cool that they can do that, I guess, but also, like, when? Since when? I literally played the entirety of Leaf Green, and not once did they switch out. I'm gonna put Mushi back in, so that Mushi actually gets the experience pool, which we learned last time the opponent switched that wasn't the case. Hurt by poison. Not enough to kill it. Okay. I need to... Excuse me while I adjust my chair. Rolling this thing on carpet is not very easy. And also, excuse me while I adjust my microphone. Okay, anyway, Raditz defended. That's good news. Oh wait, I didn't even realize that was youngster Joey. Isn't he the one who says that shorts are comfy and easy to wear? I literally wasn't paying attention to that. Okay. You guys probably love it when I run back to the Pokemon Center. You guys love that so much. Totally doesn't make the viewing experience terrible. At least I get more time to say my very uninteresting stories. I don't even remember when I decided to like start naming my Pokemon after Soda. I vaguely remember like having the idea when I was playing Let's Go Eevee, actually, when that came out. And then I named all of my Pokemon after Soda. It might have been I was probably inspired by somebody else doing something similar, like having a theme for their names, but... Slowpoke. Poison Pellet. And it hits. Water Gun. Do I have dry skin for my ability? Actually, I guess if I did have dry skin. Oh no, I have Effect Spool. That's the good one. Well, actually, dry skin would probably benefit me here and nowhere else. Because you get healed by water type moves, I think. I don't know. Mushi is a pretty valuable asset to my team. What other gyms are you using? Psychic? Bug's pretty good there. Well, relatively. Electric, maybe not so much. Fire, definitely not. Ground. It's barely ground. It's barely a ground type gym. Cowboy Dan was the greatest cowboy in the cowboy scene. Goes to the reservation, drinks and gets renamed. Modest Mouth was really good. Don't know if you guys listen to Miles Mouse. Mail. Might be a mistake again, but let's put Big Peach out. You're definitely gonna double kick. Yep. Let's see, that did 23? No, that did 30. You get a crit, I'm dead. Especially with that leer. Why didn't I switch? Am I stupid? I think I'm stupid, guys. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, grass type. If I get like Fury Cutter, maybe I could be good. I'm trying to see if I can justify using Mushi as a permanent team. Or of course, I'm gonna have to change their nickname to fit the names, and also figure out which one of the 6 planned guys I have to swap out with. Also, it goes without saying that if I find a random encounter shiny, I am swapping somebody on my team for it. Okay, I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center, but I'm gonna cut it this time. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, sure, let's leave Mushi in the lead for this guy. I mean, that's the entire goal of this excursion, is to get as many levels from Mushi as I can. Geodude, I got this in the bag, guys. Okay, so my recording appeared to have glitched for a second, so I had to stop and start it again. That was fine. Not me having a Paris being a sweeper. Not that sweeping a team of Geodudes is something to be impressed by, but... No. I don't know, what's... Jessie Misty Starmie is level 20 something. Not shot. Classic poison pattern. So I think we're gonna get to Bill's house and then we're gonna end it there. I'm gonna have to leave you guys into suspense as what's inside Bill's house. Ooh! As if you haven't played this game. This game literally got released on Switch the other day. So you guys might be playing it. In fact, if you're watching this, I would say that you're probably playing it. Just judging on how search engine algorithms work. At least how I think that they work anyway. Couldn't tell you if that's necessarily how they work. this guy, you gotta fight him right here so you can get that item behind him before we get cut. Kill that guy with bullets. I need more bullets. I will switch from this. Will I regret it yet again? Mega Punch. I believe I've said ramp is one of my least favorite moves to be attacked by. Okay. Get hashtag pounded. Wait. Team 43. Did it tell me? Secret power. Okay. I like secret power. I'll have to figure out what exactly its effects are, because I can never remember off the top of my head. Ooh, there's Berry. Yeah, let's leave Mushi in the lead with this one. Why don't you turn to face the trainers when they spot? Or at least you don't turn to face them if they're walking. I don't know, that was a strange thing. I'm gonna switch to Big Peach. Ooh, that was a good one. Big Peach grows to level 18. Sandshrew. And the Mushi should be able to handle that. Sandshrew's probably going to lead with Defense Curl, because I know how the AI operates, at least at this stage of the game. Let's see, will my prediction reign true? Sand Attack? That's worse! I also know that's what the AI likes to do. Well, I hit him 3 times anyway, and he lost, and Mushi grows to level 17. So, it's all well and good. Wed. I was reading well, and I was reading Chad, and I thought wed, well. Oh my god. Guys, I might be forgetting how to speak English. Ooh, another berry. I think this is the last trainer. Cottage. I know I've given Sun Tang a lot of experience in this video, and he's kind of vastly overleveled compared to the rest of my team, but you know, it's kind of worth it, just a little bit. I mean, he's your starter Pokemon, you know, he's gotta be. He's already stronger than all of the rest of your team combined. Fuck it, I'll just leave him out there. Yeah, usually, like traditionally, and I believe I've talked about this in previous episodes, I stick away from the Charizard, Charmander line, or I stick away from Squirtle also. But I don't know. Since I've been playing all the games, I've been trying to vary it up a little bit. I just wish it was possible to choose all of them. Alright. We've made it to the Sea Cottage. Bill lives here. Alright. So, we made some pretty good level progress on the team this episode. You saw me completely lose to Bill. And I'm not cutting that out. I just made the decision I'm not cutting that out. Anyway, that's it for this time. Next time, we will see what's going on in Bill's cottage and go to the Cerulean Gym and also battle those two trainers down there, which I think you can battle. Wait, is there a hidden item over here somewhere? There's not a hidden item. I just wanted to satisfy my curiosity before I stop recording. Anyway, that's it for this time. I will see you all later. Have a good one.